We're gonna try these guys out first. After that, we're gonna throw on the small handlebars and the big handlebars. See how it goes.
Do a bar spin.
Oh! Oh my God, it's hot. Thank you for tuning in for another great episode of The Pool of Uncertainty.
Not even close.
Oh, okay.
Misinformation.
Fine. So today we're gonna talk about bar heights. Why? Because everybody comes in, they're like, hey, Fu, what's the right bar height for me? You know, I ride like this, I ride like that, I got a bike this size, I got a bike that size. Guys, if you are a true fan of mine, you guys will see at the end of each video, I always say, despite everything I'm saying, there's really no wrong or right. It's whatever you're comfortable with. So with that being said, let's talk about some bar heights. So if some of you guys are like super old school, like a little bit older than me, you guys gonna remember bars back then, like the CW bars. They were very, very high. You got like these dyno bars. These dyno bars are almost exactly the way it was when it was originally made. If you guys think about it, this doesn't dictate the height. It looks small. It's from here to here. If you look at it, it's a pretty modern size. These one right here are 9.5. So this is 9.5. Bars are getting they start evolving. They start evolving, like they start getting to be like this. You know, you got like huge tubings, and then this actually, it squashes down to a 22.2 instead of 25.4. 20 pieces and all that. And as you guys notice from those dyno bars I show you, the bar is starting to get lower and lower. And then we kind of like forward a little bit to kind of like the mid school. You guys remember Sean Butler, you know, even I think before your time, right? You know, you got bars that are this big. Guys, grown men used to ride bars this size. You're talking about like who? Like
Edwin?
Oh, no, Nate Hansen.
Oh yeah.
You guys look him up, Nate Hansen.
Cut the whole bar off.
You're talking about, dude, Nate Hansen is probably one of the most innovative riders. He took flatland, started putting it into streets, started took it into park. So the guy has a lot of like flatland background that he applied it to street and park. But that dude, how tall would you say Nate Hansen?
6'3".
6'3", is that right, guys? Some of you guys are familiar with Nate Hansen. His bar, I think, was lower than this. The guy would ride, he would bend over. That's why now he still walks. He still kind of walks with a bend like that, dude. I hope Nate don't see this, because he's huge. He would just clobber me. But grown men, 6 foot bigger, would ride little tiny bars. These are what, 6.5? 7? Guys, some of you guys remember this? You guys are probably all laughing right now going, dude, I remember that. Looks so dumb. But I don't know why. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. When I got back into BMX, my bars weren't that low. It was still a little bit higher. I think I went like about 7.5. But 6.5? What was your bar height?
7.
7? When you first started, right? It was a little low?
I had like civilian bars.
So yeah, those 7.5. Hey, you guys, comment in. What was the most ridiculous bar height that you guys rode? 6? Anybody rode on 6? Okay, let's move on. And then somewhere in there, people start getting a little bit taller. I think 8 became like the norm. Kind of like the original S&M slam bars. It became the norm. And then people forgot about the ridiculousness. Are we gonna get sued for using that word?
Yeah.
Are we?
Here comes the air dick.
People go, you know what? I forgot how ridiculous. I'm gonna go back to doing that ridiculousness, and we're gonna go 11s. Okay, I don't wanna get stuck. Last time I did this, I got, could still do it. Guys, 11-inch.
Holy crap. Double.
Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. People are going from 6.5 to 11. I cannot remember, like, people are like, dude, little kids coming in here, little niños. They're coming in, they want, I want 10 inch. I go, bro, dude, kids, you're only this big. So no, all the pros are running it. I gotta run it. I don't know why the pros run it. Did you ever try it?
9.5. Biggest I got.
Some of you guys comment in. Did some of you guys went up to the 10 inch? Even 11 inch. Ridiculous. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Does the bar height different? I understand trend. I understand the trends and all that people change, but come on, bar height trend Will it make a difference? Or people are changing it because it rides different. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, I'm not gonna put these things on because, come on guys, some of you guys are probably already looking going, oh my God, he has a set of those. Ruben Alcantara bars. These are NOS, guys. If you're asking how much, you know what they say. You can't afford it. So these, I'm not gonna clamp these on, okay? I'm gonna go and do the next best thing. I'm gonna use these. Those are 6.5. These guys right here are, I think, 7.5, almost 8. So we're gonna put these things on, and then we're gonna put these things on after, and we're going to put on a couple of the guys out here that really knows how to ride, because my ass doesn't, and we're gonna see what difference would it make. Would it affect the bunny hop? Would it take the bar spin? Would it affect any of those things? And then we'll come to a conclusion. Okay, guys? So we're gonna go and throw these on first. We're gonna use Max bike. He rides a 21, pretty much average size now. Then after that, we're gonna switch it to this. Let's go and put these things on.
So, on our first one, we have my normal bars that I normally have on my bike. They are 9-inch rise, featherweight, shadow bars. I prefer 9-inch, not too tall, not too short. Good kind of medium. I feel like it's kind of the norm for most handlebars. We're gonna try these guys out first. After that, we're gonna throw on the small handlebars and the big handlebars. See how it goes.
Do a bar spin. Oh! That counts.
All right, that counts. That hurt my heel. I landed on my heel.
That's not my
All
fault.
right, I'm doing it again. That was unacceptable.
Oh, good.
All right.
You
so,
bust her, but.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. First hop of the day, we're good.
Yeah.
So let's see how small bars and big handlebars perform. All right, tying her down on like a whole inch of powder coat. Let's see how this works.
How does it feel already?
Feels crazy. I feel so.
So hunched over?
I feel like Hoder.
Probably what he feels like in real life.
And these are narrow too. Like this is where I think my on each side. All right. Let's see how these perform.
Do an X-up rider. I bet you it's easy.
Damn.
Try nosy. See if it does anything different. Does it feel like an 18?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it does feel like a way smaller bike. All right, honest opinion. It feels harder to pull up, like there's not enough leverage. But once it's up, it feels really good.
Does it feel like when you turn, like it's easier?
It feels squirrelier.
Yeah,
it feels like I'm gonna like turn and it's gonna.
But I bet you can get through traffic easier.
Yeah, true.
All right, big bars.
Go inside and blow these out.
First thoughts.
First off, I literally just pulled up to do a manual. Kind of feels like I'm riding a scooter. I'm gonna be honest, people who are riding 11-inch rise bars, I don't know how you do it. It feels crazy. You got a mark on your lens, you know that?
Oh man. All right.
What?
You look like you're afraid to hop.
Yeah, no, because I feel like I'm gonna headbutt the bars when I hop. They're so high. Okay, so these are, as you'd expect, the total opposite of the smaller handlebars. Really extremely easy to pull up. Feels like I got lots of leverage. I'm almost looping out, but I feel like I'm almost maxing out when I hop. Kind of what Alf was saying, I do feel like the handlebars are so close to my chest already, can't really pull up any farther. Other than that though, like just to pull up to manual, it feels, barely have to lean back.
Do an X-up rider.
Oh God.
Oh, you look terrified.
It's huge, it feels so slow too. You kind of get used to it, but still, it feels a little too high for my liking. I do feel like I'm maxing out. Also, looks-wise, my bike looks insane now. Literally, it looks like a scooter.
I guess if you wanted to work your way up, that's how you do it. You got the Goldilocks, you got the right in the middle.
As you guys can see, all bar height would fit on any bikes as long as the stem fits. But the real question is, Max,
Yes.
does bar height matter? What difference did you see?
Notice the taller handlebars, really easy to pop up, really easy to get in that wheelie position. But as soon as you hop, your handlebars kind of max out. Feels like you're hitting your chest. Smaller bars, vice versa. It's a lot harder to pull up, but once you're up, I feel like you could still kind of keep reaching up. So your bike will actually hop higher. I think honestly, it's really about finding the happy medium, which differs with each person, which is why there's so many handlebar sizes. For me personally, 9-inch, perfect for me. I love it. I just rode 3 different handlebars and 9s seem to be perfect. So I'd
So
say
what?
just
So
about
what,
finding
would
a
you
medium.
say? Would you say if there wasn't, you know what, dude, this thing's really hurting my head, so I'm gonna take this off, because yeah, I'm gonna take some of this off. I feel like it weighs
I don't
a
know if
ton.
your bar mitzvah today.
So yeah, you know, I just wanted to have a little bit extra bling on me. But let's say you couldn't find the right bar choice,
Yep.
like the 9-inch you want,
Yeah.
and there was like an 8.5.
I think it'd be doable. I don't think it'll change that much, and honestly, there is a few other modifications you can do to play with it. Headset spacers, taller stems, shorter stems, that kind of stuff.
So
So
like
you kind of play around with your whole front end height.
So like I've tackled a lot, like some customer that like, oh, you know what, you don't have 9s? Oh man, I can't ride.
Settle for the 9
I
and a
can't
quarters.
ride. So
Settle for the
I
9
mean,
and a
I
quarter.
mean, is there some truth there that you can't ride because you don't get the bike you
I
want?
don't think so. Honestly, if we stuck these 11s on and I rode it all day for the skate park, I don't think I'll be as comfortable, but you will get used to it.
So there you go. For some of you guys out there driving all the place, trying to find a little bit extra, you know, 1/4 inch or less 1/4 inch because it's the bar. I mean, you hear
You're
it.
gonna get used to it.
You get used to it. There's no wrong or right if you're comfortable with it. And you know, if that's what you really want and mentally it makes you ride a little bit better, feel a little bit better,
Then it really does work.
no wrong or right. So I hope that helped you guys. Come in, we got a huge bar selection.
And stems, don't forget my stem. You should, guys, come look at. See that?
Get
Stem
outta
plug.
Here, get out
Stem
of
plug.
here. Hey,
I
hey,
put 3 handlebars on, they all work.
Get
Just
out.
putting that out there.
Get out of here. It's my time. It's my time. Like it, subscribe. You got any question? Let me hear you guys. Remember, let's see what's the shortest bar you guys were in, the lowest bar, and who else out there? Does anybody have 12-inch? If you do, hey, come on.
Pull them out.
It's a little dry.
Oh, shit. Hey, what do you want for your FMF?
Uh,
Holy shit.
2,500.
I mean, sorry. Holy hell.